Tomorrow, Ash and I are hosting a barbecue for 4 friends, plus us 2, so that'll be 6 people. So I'm just going to start putting together what we're going to make exactly. I want to try and be as organized as possible prior, because the more prep I do, the less stressed I'll be. This is like a makeshift homemade cookbook, which isn't very chic, but it's got all of my recipes in it. I haven't written out some of them, but most of them I have. So I also use this to do like my shopping lists, which is really helpful. There's something about writing out my shopping lists that really helps me. I don't know why. I much prefer doing it on a piece of paper the old school way than writing my shopping list on my phone. I don't know what it is. It must be quite a nostalgic thing. Anyway, let's talk about what we will be making. Also, we've got a new barbecue and it's like a gas barbecue, and we don't have the gas canister yet, and apparently it's going to get delivered tomorrow morning. So fingers crossed that gets delivered. If not, we will have to cook on our coal barbecue. So it's also quite brave of us. It's our first time using this new barbecue. So I feel like we'll have to practice a lot before we get the food perfect. But this was just like a fun opportunity to try out our new barbecue with friends. Because they're friends, I feel like they won't judge us if the food isn't great, but it'll be fine. I'm feeling positive. All right, so I was going to do like canapé starters mains, but that's not really a barbecue vibe. So we're thinking Greek theme, and I'm not sure. I've never really done Greek themed food. Have to do a Greek salad, so we'll do a Greek salad. There's a place in London called Chakos, which I am obsessed with. It's like a really small hole-in-the-wall place that just kind of is very casual. They just serve you your food as it comes, and it's so good, and they do a really good beetroot salad. So I'm going to do a beetroot salad in like a yogurt dressing. Yeah, in a yogurt dressing. And then I'll also dress that with lemon, salt, pepper and parsley. And then I was thinking pasta salad, or which is just like pasta with loads of vegetables, but I'm thinking I have a Greek salad, so maybe I don't need a pasta salad as well. But I love making pasta and I love experimenting with pasta. So I was thinking maybe a zucchini spaghetti. When I went to Capri, I had like zucchini, the name of the dish has gone out of my head, but this is what I had. So this pasta I'm thinking of making. So I'll probably fry the zucchini so it shrivels up really small, and then I'll do like a kind of spicy lemony sauce, but I don't want it to be too saucy. I just want it to be more about the flavor of like the lemon, and I want it to be about the cheese as well, because we've got a really big Parmesan block that we bought from Palermo to London. So yeah, I'll do a zucchini spaghetti with garlic, chili, lemon, and Parmesan. Maybe some chopped up basil and parsley as well. I don't know how those will mix. I think it'll be okay. So that will be a good side. I have Greek salad, beetroot. Oh my goodness, I can't forget Greek lemon potatoes. So they're like lemon wedges cooked in chicken broth with loads of lemon, fresh oregano, salt and pepper. I have to do those. And I think that's pretty good. 4 sides to go with meat. And then for meat, we're going to do these beef koftas. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm not going to even attempt from now on. And they're kind of like oval beef patty burgers with spices. So I'll cook those with onion, chili and garlic. And then we'll have those on the outdoor grill. So we'll do those beef ovals. Chicken sausages. I'm getting my friends who are coming from London to bring our favourite chicken sausages. They're chicken chipolata sausages, and usually chipolatas are made of pork, but these are specific chicken ones from a specific butcher called the Hampstead Butcher, which is where we used to live when we used to live in London. And we would buy them twice a week easily, and we'd do everything. We'd have breakfast with these chicken chipolata sausages. We'd have bangers and mash with these chicken chipolata sausages, and I really miss them. And no sausages have beat these, and I like them quite crispy and overcooked. That's just how I kind of like my meat, but it kind of dries them out a little bit. So I'm going to try not to overcook them because other people might not like them overcooked. Okay, so I think that's pretty good to have a beef and chicken option for meat, and then we'll get pita breads just for the side because some people might want bread over potatoes. I think that's pretty good. And then for dessert, I think I'll do a blueberry crisp. I made this first for a cooking reel with Ralph Lauren because I took a recipe out of Ricky Lauren's cookbook, and I have wanted to make it since. So I think I'll make that. It's really easy to make, and it will only take me like 5 minutes to prepare, and I'll prepare that before all the food. Okay, I think that's enough chat about food. I will see you tomorrow where we will start bright and early to prep everything. Now, Tequila, before we go, are you going to behave tomorrow? Because I know how you can be when there are lots of people in the house. You get a little bit stressed, don't ya? She's not bothered. She is like, leave me alone, get that camera out of my face. Oh, I also forgot to mention, on Sunday, we'll be going to Bash's parents for another barbecue, but more of like a Lebanese inspired barbecue. And we are going to be doing some of the sides and the meat, so I'll take you along with that too. Lots of hosting this weekend. I mean, we're not hosting, but lots of cooking this weekend. How do you feel about that, Tequila? Because you know you're going to get some real goodies. You're going to get some beef, maybe you'll get some yogurt, maybe you'll get something that falls on the floor by accident. What are you doing? Just before we start prepping everything, I need like the whole morning for it. We're just going to buy some last minute groceries from, are we going to go to the farm shop? Oh, I just got that out of you. We're going to head into the farm shop and just our local supermarkets. So we're not going to do a big shop at all. Hopefully everything I get can fit in my wicker bag. And then I'm going to come back, shower and start prepping for the day. Okay, so everything we need vanilla Haagen-Dazs for my blueberry crisp, beef mince, we like to get that fresh on the day, feta, halloumi cheese, 3 packs of beetroot, small courgettes if they have. We need olives, basil, pita bread, seeded loaf, and we've got to ask if they will slice it, short rigatoni, elderflower cordial, and parsley. Is there anything you need to add to the list?
Let's get some more yogurt just because we're going through yogurt.
Okay, more yogurt. I was crazy to think that all of that shopping would have fit in here. There's no way. We got more than I had expected. We are going to start off by prepping mostly everything. Not everything can be prepped because like the Greek salad will be best fresh, but stuff like my blueberry crisp can be kind of pre-made. So all I'll need to do is stick it in the oven once we're all ready to have dessert. This isn't baking, but I just find it so stressful, like creating cakes and crumbles, because you have to be so precise with the measurements. And if you're like too little with something or too much with something, it can kind of ruin it. But luckily with this, if I'm out a little bit, it's absolutely fine. So I'm making now the crumble to go on top of the blueberries. And these blueberries are so sweet. They're absolutely delicious, so I think this is going to turn out really good. For some reason, I'm always shocked every single time I see how much sugar goes into like a cake or a crumble. Okay, maybe I'm messing up already because the recipe says I need all-purpose flour and I only have gluten-free white flour, so we're just gonna have to use this and see if it turns out okay. Just keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. Half a cup, all right. Even though what I'm using isn't half a cup. Okay, and now we're just gonna mix this all together. This is not in the recipe, but I'm going to add a pinch of salt because I always find that like a slightly salty crumble is so delicious. Yeah, it's better using your hands because then you warm the butter up and it kind of blends in with the oats a little bit nicer. Even though I'd hate getting my hands dirty, but we move, and they're clean, guys, don't worry. Okay, now I'm going to pre-make the meat. I'm going to just fry chili, onion, garlic, and then I'll wait for that to cool down a little bit and I'll mix it in with the raw meat and we'll just form the beef into little burgers, basically. Like, not burgers, but I was explaining earlier what we were doing.
Avocado, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, not round.
Yeah, we don't want them round. We want, like, kind of pear-shaped.
Yeah, but even. Just like
Yeah.
like a potato.
Okay. And anyone that's Greek, let me know how to say it. Kefekes.
Let me Google it.
Beef kefekes.
Biftekis.
Beef tekes. Why am I adding more than I need to?
Keftedis.
Beef keftedes.
It's meatballs essentially.
Yeah, but they're like large meatballs, like huge meatballs, basically. I'm just gonna say beef tekis. That's what I'm going to call them because I cannot pronounce it. Beef tekes.
Say Greek meatballs.
Greek meatballs.
There you go.
Or beef tekis.
Biftekis. Yeah, that's fine.
Are we gonna have our beef tekis? My hack for when I'm doing lots of cooking is just having a plastic bag next to me and I just use it as a bin. It saves me walking over to the bin, pulling the bin out, and it just really makes the whole process so much easier and cleaner. And I'll obviously throw this out once I'm done. Okay, time to prepare the Greek lemon potatoes. I'm just going to peel them and then leave them to blanch so that they become really soft on the inside and crispy on the outside. This is such a good potato hack if you're ever making potatoes. Tequila, no need to bark. I used to hate peeling potatoes until we got a really good potato peeler. It just really softly peels the potatoes and you're not like having to put too much force. It just kind of makes the whole process easier. I'm all for whatever makes something easier. The onions have been slow cooking for like 20 minutes, so they're gonna be really, really sweet. And now for the last 5 minutes, I'll just add the chili and garlic because they fry much quicker. What is going in the beef is pretty much done. I'm gonna leave that to the side just to cool down before I start mixing it in with the beef. Potatoes are blanching, crumble is done. Now I'm going to go onto the salad little side. I'm going to do like a beetroot yogurt. It's just chunks of beetroot in a yogurt with some seasoning, which is really good. And then, oh, I'm excited to experiment with the courgette pasta. We got some really good courgettes from the farm shop. Really small, sweet ones, so I think that will go down a treat. And I love experimenting with pasta, so Bash is just setting up our brand new barbecue. It's quite daring that we haven't used this barbecue and we're doing our first ever kind of hosted barbecue. So I don't know how that's going to go down, but I have really high hopes and I think it's going to be fine. And Bash is quite confident when it comes to cooking outside, coal, gas, whatever it is, you name it. That will just be left to the side to cool down before I add the beef, because if I were to add the beef now, it might cook a little bit and I don't want it to cook at all. I'm really excited for this pasta, and these courgettes are just the perfect size. They're going to fry so nicely, and I think I'm going to have them cold because I'll make the pasta with the sauce and I'll kind of just use these more for garnish, and whilst I'm stirring in the pasta with the sauce, I'll stir in some of these because they'll already be fried on the side, and they look so good as well when they're like a little bit shriveled up and browned on the edges. Chef's kiss. I think that's plenty. Okay, so I was running a little bit tough for time because the crumble took longer than I had expected, so I've asked everyone to come like a little bit later, just because when I'm doing this, I cannot be stressed, otherwise I won't have a nice time, but I'm having a really nice time. I could have prepared all of this the night before, but it wouldn't be as fresh. and I just don't like when things have been left overnight. Even having leftovers, I like leftovers, don't get me wrong, but I would obviously prefer it fresh. Okay, these are looking really good. That's how you want it to look, literally like that. Do you see how that's quite crisp? I'm just gonna turn them, and then I'll take this batch out, leave them to filter from the oil on a paper towel, and then I'll fry the next batch. They look so good. This is gonna be delicious. When it actually comes to making the pasta, I don't know how much I'll vlog, because I know when it's like so last minute, because I'm going to wait until everyone arrives to make the pasta. It just gets a bit stressful, so hopefully I can vlog enough that you guys can see how I make the pasta. Bash has always utensils set up. I love it. And then here is where he'll be able to serve the meat and just have everything in one place. Okay, on to the meat. You're gonna have to help me, Bash, to form these beef techies, because, or just show me if like approve the first one, and then I'll be good to do the rest myself. No. Voila. I do not like touching meat, raw meat, with my bare hands, so these gloves have come in so handy. Okay, so I'm going to now empty the meat into that bowl of sofrito, you could say. And now I'm just gonna literally just mix it all up so it all gets a bit of the sofrito, and then I'll shape them. Oh, I should have set up the parchment paper on a tray.
I can do that, but you really want to, you're not just mixing in the onions, you want to break down the fibres of the fat.
I'll just like really massage it for a long time. Yeah. Bash, you've really gained a lot of knowledge on meat.
Yeah.
I'm also trying my hardest to keep this area clean so no raw meat falls to the board.
Should use a bigger bowl.
I thought this was big enough. I was like, oh, this is going to be too big, but yeah, I could have really done with a bigger bowl. We have a bigger bowl. Is it just me, or is the background quite blown out?
That's all right.
Yeah, it's much better. Ah, thank you. Right, anything else I can add to this, Bash?
Dried mint sometimes.
Dried mint.
Yeah.
Bring in that dried mint, baby. And then when you have a moment, can you get a tray from that bottom drawer there and line it with parchment paper? We forgot to add an egg in to bind the meat together. It just holds everything together a lot nicer. My God, our eggs are feeling a bit warm. I can't believe this bowl came into use. We got this bowl by mistake and it's come in so handy. It's great. Okay, so I managed to make about 12 and they're just stacked on top of one another, and I'll leave them in the fridge. Okay, I just want to have the Greek lemon potatoes really prepared, so all I have to do when they come is just stick them in the oven. I think I've done a pretty good job of that. It says 1/4 cup of chicken broth, but I want more. I feel like that's not enough. It almost needs to be covered, no? Full of lemon juice, chicken broth, so healthy. I might just add a little bit more broth just because they'll cook a bit quicker. Oh, they look absolutely delicious. And the trick is with these is not to have the potatoes stacked. They all need to be laying flat like that. So I don't know if it's too soon to say this, but I have managed to do all of this cooking and I haven't spilled anything on what I'm wearing. And now I'm working with some beetroot and I haven't spilled any juice. I just drained all of these beetroots. There's about 10 beetroots here. Didn't get a spot on me. I think that deserves a round of applause. So this is really, really easy to make. It's literally just chopped up beetroot with yogurt, lemon juice, salt, pepper, bit of mint. Really easy. Okay, I definitely have too many here. Tonight I need to marinate the chicken for tomorrow and do labneh. Oh no, I guess I can do labneh tomorrow. Would you get me some parsley out, please? I'm kind of done now with the prep. This is everything prepped for the pasta. It's parsley, chili, garlic, and then in the foil is parmesan, lemon, and olives. The potatoes are ready to go in. They're going to take like 45 minutes to almost an hour, so I want them to be done when we're ready to eat. I guess that's the goal, right? For the food to be done when you're ready to eat. And Bash set up a little seating area for us to sit at, as we don't have outdoor sofas yet. And we don't really have anywhere to sit, so this is perfect. There's a little beanbag there. So nice. This is what I manifested and what I dreamed of in life. And I can't believe I'm living it. It's beautiful. Our first guests have arrived! Hey! It all looks so good. So we have some chicken sausages, the beef techies, potatoes, halloumi with honey, beet salad, Greek salad, pita bread, pasta. And yeah, that is our feast. Queuing for the barbie.
These are so cute.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Tequila's getting protective over the food. Do you want to go upstairs?
You know, just before I came here, I was watching your vlog.
We were.
Yeah, because I didn't get to finish it.
Which one?
Your last one. I
Oh,
watch them every week. Because
stop.
when I don't upload on a Sunday, I feel like sad. And I'm like, oh yeah, but Sarah uploads,
Oh,
so it's
you're the cutest.
fine. We came for
Now we have a
dinner-ish. Like, how delicious.
This is Akira's plate.
Yeah, imagine. Girl doesn't even have teeth yet.
Oh, she's so cute. Now that the sun's gone in, it's actually got a bit chilly. I would say that the barbecue was a success. Some of the meat got overcooked because it was Bash's first time using that barbecue. My blueberry crisp has just come out of the oven and it smells so good. Thinking maybe it should have stayed in there a little bit longer, but we're too excited to have something sweet. By the way, I am very aware there's a huge gap between the counter and the oven, but it's because when we moved in, the owners decided to take the oven, and it was like a Wolf range cooker, and they're not very common in the UK, so we were finding it really hard to find one that would come in time for us to start cooking. Like, we would have had to wait weeks for a Wolf range, and they were also like $15,000 or something, and we were like, maybe not. So we just got this, but we will fill it in one day. Yesterday was so nice, and I kind of get nervous with hosting because I have a thing about people, like having to occupy people and make sure everyone's having a good time, but it was so nice because I just didn't really feel that way. It was really chill, and it's so nice because I feel like Bash and I were slowly finding like our people who were on the same wavelength. Yeah, so that was really nice. The food was good, but yeah, it was okay. It was good, and the sides, they were good. My Greek salad, all the dressing kind of went to the bottom, and because I didn't cut out the inside of the tomato, I felt like it got a little bit watery. So when I next make like a tomato salad, I'm going to scoop out the inside and just use the kind of the tomato skin, if you know what I mean. And the pasta was really good. It was like all the flavors I wanted, but the spaghetti I bought was too thick. Bash and Anna said they liked it. It wasn't for me. That spaghetti was not for me. I now have discovered I am like a normal size spaghetti girl. But it was fine. Oh, the blueberry crisp was really good. It's like the perfect dessert to end on because it's not too heavy. It's almost kind of like having fruit at the end of a meal. The pita breads were dry. I don't know what happened with those. I feel like we should have maybe patted them with water so they would become a little bit more spongy, but it's fine. It's our first barbecue, so all good. We are probably more comfortable with the Lebanese inspired barbecue because we have been making like Middle Eastern style food since like Bash and I have got together, and his mum's also amazing at cooking, so I'm excited for today. We're going to make beef koftas with labneh. If you don't know what labneh is, it's strained yogurt, and I got a really good yogurt strainer the other day. I mentioned it in a previous video that I really wanted to get one, and I got one and it's been so good. I'm going to make tabbouleh for the first time. I'm just writing this out so I know what we're doing. And then I think Bash's mum's gonna make ful madamas, which is my favorite bean dish. She's also going to make rice, patata hara, which is spicy potatoes, another favorite. And then Bash's mum's vegetarian, so she'll have fish, and I'll probably taste the fish, but I'm leaning more towards beef today. Is that what my taste bud sensations are feeling? Yes, it is. And then we have Arabic bread, and I reckon that might be it, but delicious. And do I make a blueberry crisp? Yes, I do. I'm gonna go and make that now, actually, to bring with us. It's so easy to make. You can literally rustle that up in 5 minutes. Let me show you what I'm wearing for today. Oh, also yesterday I forgot to put on makeup, and this always happens. I get ready and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put on makeup literally 5 minutes before everyone gets there, and I just forget. So I ended up not wearing any makeup yesterday, but I put some makeup on today. Yeah, so I have time for that at least. Let me show you what I'm wearing. This is my favorite shirt I've ever owned. It's vintage, and I've never seen a shirt like this since. I would love to get multiple because I do wear this a lot, and I feel like white can get stains or dirty. It's just the perfect shape. It's got these balloon shaped arms, and then around the chest it's a great shape. I love it. And this is a vintage belt, and I've seen a lot of these on Vinted, so they're quite easy to find. And these pants, oh my God, okay, my whole outfit is vintage. Vintage Miss 60 kind of, they're like a barrel leg shape, and they're high-waisted. And I got a waist 27 just because I wanted that kind of baggy look. I didn't want the trousers to be very fitted. And they're just so comfortable. And the detail here in the pocket with the Miss 60 logo is so cool. So that's what I'm wearing today. It's probably too hot for this outfit, and it's a mistake I always make, but it's okay for now. I'm gonna make a start on the tabbouleh, and I've never made tabbouleh before. So wish me luck. Beef koftas attempted. Well, these turned out good, but these turned out a bit fallen. These fell off the skewer because Bash made them too thick. So, and then we have some lubia, broad beans, tabbouleh, and then you can put the onions on the meat. It's quite nice. Some saffron rice. And then there's also patata hara. And then halloumi. I am in an official food coma.